Hi there, welcome to another episode of the video again. And in today's video, we're talking about 5 things you need to know before paying for SEO services for an agency. So, first and first, if you're getting ripped off by your SEO agency, I would enjoin you to stick with me and I would guide you through 5 things you need to know before paying for SEO so you never get burned by an agency ever again. So, a brief introduction about myself. If you're wondering whether your SEO agency is actually helping or just wasting your money, you're not alone. A lot of persons who actually complain over the years of having spent a, an, an exponential amount of money trying to figure out marketing for their agencies, marketing for their service-based businesses, be it a plumber, concrete contractor, as well as epoxy flooring contractors, trade service agents, and so many businesses like that. So you're not alone. A lot of persons are actually facing this particular challenge of having to know exactly if they are hiring the best SEO agencies for their firm. My name is Avon Goodness. I've been in the SEO game for a long time and I've had this conversation with hundreds of clients. What I'm about to share are the same insight that have helped them spot the truth and take control of their results. So there's a main problem check we actually need to basically look at. The first of them is SEO agencies charging between 300 to 300 to 30,000 per month. How true are these charges? What differentiates those that are charging $300 and those that are charging an excruciating amount of up to the 30,000 per month? Then the guarantees that seem too good to be true. So it's something we often see when a lot of persons will promise you page one ranking, position one ranking on Google within a specified amount of dates, within a specified amount of time, assuming they are actually the ones making it work. So it's something we're actually going to delve into right in this video. Then companies getting burned by SEO promises. A lot of SEOs promise heaven and earth just to actually make a sale. They Some actually know exactly what it is they're doing, but they go about it the wrong way. They don't inform your client on the best practices of what to expect or what not to expect. Another one, the headlines that say SEO is dead. So while some persons are actually still getting a lot of clients and getting a lot of jobs, getting a lot of services with SEO in mind, there are some persons, however, who keep saying SEO is dead due to the fact that maybe they must have been born by a previous SEO agency before, due to the fact that they must have actually had a worst experience with someone who proposed an SEO package for them and it didn't work. Maybe the SEO was even cheap, or the person didn't even know exactly what he or she was doing. Then the last one we're going to be looking at is you're scared to commit, and you should be. So some persons are actually scared to commit based on the size of their business, thinking either it's a one-man show and they're just trying to make ends meet. They're just trying to see how they are able to meet up with the target and actually pay themselves and take care of themselves over time. So the one thing that we're going to be looking at first is setting realistic expectations. Every SEO available here should actually set realistic expectations that their clients or their prospects can actually follow it through. So you can't just SEO your way through to the top. This thing takes time. So Google shows the biggest and most trusted brands on their search engine page. You can outrank companies in your league. SEO exactly is not your entire marketing strategy. So a basic understanding of this is you cannot just wooz in the morning and say, okay, we are ranking on page one within the next 2 days. While it might be possible in certain niche and depends on the authority of your website, depends on the authority of your brand in the eyes of Google. If big brands like Amazon, big brands like Forbes are saying, okay, they want to rank a particular keyword within the next 24 hours, it's very possible because they've built the trust, they've built the expertise, they've built the authoritativeness over time. So it's not something you, who is a local service business, that your website has just been around for barely a year or 2 years, and you're not even publishing a lot of content to gain trust, to gain this experience, to gain this expertise that Google loves, and you think you can just get in there and just try to rank for number one search. It's almost impossible. Then if you're also considering that the only marketing strategy you have for your company is just SEO, you are dead wrong. There are actually services that you could actually do. There are paid services like Google Ads. There are paid services like Facebook Ads that you could actually use to complement your SEO effort. There's digital PR that you can actually use to complement your SEO effort so that you have to gain that authoritativeness and expertise in the eyes of Google. So for essence of how you actually measure this, the SEO person you're trying to hire or the SEO agency you're trying to look out for should set very first expectations. In the first month, they should set something like a quick win, something that you could actually profit from, either making changes to your own page, ensuring that your website speed are up to optimum percent, also ensuring that you're able to rank for very easy keywords. You're able to do that on-page structure such that your website now is now ready to actually face whatever Google is going to throw at it, because the foundation is heavily guarded. So after that, they need to show you slow and steady monthly progress. So this is one thing you need to understand, from setting expectations to actually delivering results. So the second one talks about guarantees. So why the legitimate agencies don't actually guarantee results, it is very essential you know that a legitimate SEO agency would not guarantee you 100% that this result is going to be like this. We all do with probability. It's probable because we don't own Google. Google is an enterprise. We are trying as much as possible to understand what is going on behind the scene. It's an AI, and they release updates every now and then. In an entire year, they can actually release up to 4 or 5 different updates targeting specific things as authoritativeness, expertise, your brand awareness, how strong you are, how valuable is your content to your audience that you're trying to serve. So a lot of persons trick you into guaranteeing you page one rankings, which I've already talked about before, for terms that no one actually searched for. So someone can actually guarantee you a page one ranking for a particular term that is not even relevant to your business, that people are not actively searching for. They'll guarantee, because if people are not actually searching for it, and you are the only one who must have written a piece of content about that particular article, definitely you will show up for number one. But if articles that people are actually searching for, content that people are searching for, if someone is promising you this particular thing, then you have to look at it with a very, very big lens, and actually see if it's actually possible. Then some persons also set expectations for pay per performance. Proceed with caution. Like, you pay based on how they perform. How they perform does not actually measure your success. For a local service business, you actually want sales. You want your clients to come to you, or you want enough clients that will actually get your pipeline filled, that you'll be able to deliver these jobs and earn something for yourself. So what you should expect in return is predictions and ranges. So someone can tell you that, okay, within a 90-day period, we could get you to page one or page two. We'll get you between page 1 and page 2, or we'll get you between position 10 and between position 1. They are not 100% guarantees. Another thing you could actually look is honest conversations about possibilities. What ifs? What could happen? What could not happen? So the person should actually be honest enough to tell you exactly what it is you have facing with your business. Then the third thing we're going to look about is spotting the fake SEO expert, the systemized agency problem. Many SEOs are just tasks followers. Some persons are just strictly on this is how they've been doing it and this is how they must do it, irrespective of how it's going to monitor your finances. They are not looking at metrics that are actually good for your business. So if you're a business that actually sells services, you want to sell more services. If they are focusing on creating informational content that just tell people exactly what to do and not try to buy your services, it's not something you want to actually buy in. Then train on specific processes, not principle. That SEO is an art and not just tactics. Some persons are finding very loopholes, black hat ways to actually get your rankings up that is going to affect you in the long term. So you don't want to look at that. You want to look at somebody who's genuine, that is playing by the book, everything by the book. It has to go through exactly how it's going to rank you from position 100 to position 1 or position 2, following all Google smart techniques like writing a very good piece of content that informs the reader into making an informed decision into buying your product. Then the fourth thing we're going to look about is authority reality. You can't outrank everyone. It's something you need to just understand and zero your mind on that. You cannot outrank everyone for every piece of keyword that is related to your niche. There are some persons who are going to do better than you. Google is going to favor more articles on different sites better than yours. So algorithm favors established trusted brands anyway. So it's been like that for ages, even though they're trying to crack down on that particular aspect. But it's a very difficult thing to do right now. So a website that has been online for the past 10 years, they've been in business for the past 10 years, they've continued to serve their clients, the clients leave good reputation, leave good reviews for them. It's almost impossible for you, who is a brand new business, to just come into the game and see how you're able to rank them for every keyword that is available within your space. So expectations you can have here is having your target keyword is your business name. If it's starting new, that is the best you can do, building your brand. Someone is searching for SEO service Lagos. I want my brand to just be there, Good Nether Ventures or Good Nurse Afonike SEO. It's something I want to build my brand on. So once that brand is mentioned on Google, I get popped up. The number 5 of them is SEO is a long-term thing and not magic. So in a month 1, you want to focus on some very quick wins, ranking your very low competition keywords, trying to see what's going to move the highest needle for you for your business. That is what you want to focus on. Then month 2, you see gradual improvement as to how these rankings are coming, not that sporadical spiral one that just goes up. It's often going to follow a lot of diminishing return when it goes up and it just comes down drastically, and it's going to affect your business in the long term. Then you also look at other marketing channels to become more valuable over time. You have to post on socials, you have to post on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Do digital PRO just to get yourself out there such that you gain authority, you gain that awareness, you gain that expertise in the eyes of Google. Then what does it mean for your business? You evaluate your current competition, ask your agencies about the first principles approach, demand honest timelines, not guarantees, consider SEO as part of it, not all of it, your marketing, know when to diversify into other channels. Then another thing you should look at, if you need assistance evaluating a particular SEO agency that you've done, I have an evaluation checklist that you could actually use in consulting clients. It includes exact questions to ask any agency in order for you to spot the red flags. So drop a comment or reach out to me and I'll send you to your inbox. No strings attached. I just want to help you understand exactly how to not get burned and actually gain more revenue for your business. I thank you and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.